Hi guys, welcome to the video. So I'm going to show you how to clean your DSLR lenses. There's a few things here that I use. I've split this video into two kind of segments because I know some people like to get a headline view, others like to get a full deep dive and see all the details. So first I'll start with a speeded up version of me cleaning the 100mm macro lens. Just gives you an idea of the main steps I take. I know a lot of us like me would like more detail of how I do this, so after this speeded up clip you'll see me actually give you a proper walkthrough of how I clean the 50mm 1.4, and you'll see those steps. Okay guys, so you made it through the hyperspeed cleaning of my 100mm lens that I did at the start, but here I'm going to walk you through my proper cleaning regime. So I normally tend to do this every couple of months, but it's been about 4 months since I cleaned these lenses, so I'm just doing a batch clean of all of them today. A lot of them I have a lens filter attached, and I normally clean those as well. So the first step is basically getting rid of any major dust or particles that you can see on the front of the lens, and I kind of use this brushed blower to just work around the top of the lens and the body and just get rid of anything. Normally I keep mine clean anyway. They're always in cases and in a enclosed pelican case as well, so they don't get that dirty. So now I'm just blowing away any major dust I can see from the front and the back of the elements of the glass, and there I'm just cleaning the mount and the lens. And again, just this brush is very soft, and I keep this in a separate plastic bag so it doesn't attract any of the grease or anything, because you don't want to be using something that's dirty on your lenses. So there I've taken the caps off, and I also give the caps a clean just in case anything's inside there. So just wipe those clean and get rid of any dust from the main rear cap and the front cap. So these lint-free tissues, they're fairly cheap and they come in batches, so you just rip out a paper and you can use a lens solution, couple of drops, and start cleaning the elements. So this lens solution evaporates, so it's really good. It kind of just evaporates with no streaks, so that comes in handy. And there I'm just cleaning the front element, and that's a lens attachment filter that's on there, Hoyer I think it is. So I'm just cleaning that off now. And the idea with this is you don't want to touch your fingers on the lens itself, because you have natural oils on your fingers. So try and use the tissue as like a bit of a barrier and use your fingertip just to make circular motions. And you can see there's residue from the lens cleaner, the fluid, but when you blow over it, it kind of evaporates slowly. So now I've given it one wipe, and now I'm just using a secondary tissue here, clean one, just to go around it to get rid of any other residues that may be on there and dust particles. So now you can see there it's nice and clean. There's nothing there in the reflection. So there, that's done the front element, and the same on the back. And with these you'll get kind of fairly good at this because I do this regularly. So if you're unsure, you can get these white kind of gloves that you can wear, but that avoids you touching the glass. So the less contact the better basically. So now I'm just gonna have another look at that, and that looks okay. So a little bit of dust on the side, so get rid of that. Okay, and now I'm taking the filter off the top, and I'll rest that on the back with the bag that it's got the little cloth in that I use dedicated just to the body cleaning. So now internally on the 50mm especially, there's like an outer ring with like little rivets, not rivets, like ripples kind of thing. So I normally go around that and clean that of any dust. So I'm surprised that there is dust in here, because when the filter's on there it should be a tight seal, but it attracts dust. I don't know how. So now that's just got rid of that dust, and there's no actual grease marks or smudge marks or anything because the filter takes the brunt of it. So that's one good thing for the filters. But I'll just give it a wipe anyway because it's been so long I haven't cleaned that internal element. Just giving it a good look and seeing if I can see anything, and it looks okay. Just put it into manual focus, check the focusing ring, and clean the outer rim of that plastic there as well. There you go. So it's not that difficult, to be fair. It's just a matter of keeping a clean environment. So I'm using this white table here so you can see at least what's coming off. Bring the filter back on there, and the rooms, I've shut the doors and windows so nothing blows in from anywhere. So there, that's looking good. Just zoom that back in again. There's a cap, put the cap back on, and there. So yeah, keep an eye out on some of these videos. So I've got little reviews of all these lenses as well, and I might add a couple of extra speeded up clips at the end of this video to show you how I clean the other lenses, because I've got about 4 I need to clean. But yeah, just get rid of the old tissues you've got there, and there you go, that's you sorted. So what I normally do at the end is use this lens kind of cloth. I'll keep it separate to everything else. It's dedicated to these, so I just give the body a wipe down just in case there's any smudges or anything there, and it kind of gives you an idea if you need to replace anything, or if there's any problems with the lens at this point, because obviously when you're busy taking photos you may notice little things on the dents or things like that, so this gives you a nice point of check. So there you go. Yeah, hopefully that's been helpful for you. This is a bit more detailed view as opposed to the speeded up view, and if you made it to this far of the video, well done. See you next time, guys.